I don't know what it is with my luck on this account, but the Iron Man has yet again received another skilling pet, this time the giant squirrel, which I got while I was just doing a little high-alking on the Ardone roof course. And that is the 5th skilling pet. Let's go ahead and check out the kingdom. Haven't really done anything like this as a start of a video, but yeah, we have the kingdom of miscellanea. A lot of nests on this one, a lot of herbs, a little bit of seeds, but most of them are low tier. And then of course we have a lot of maple logs. Nice collection log piece there. But here's all the skilling pets. So we have 2 herons, 3 rock golems, 2 beavers, and then 1 rocky and 1 giant squirrel. Always good to AFK on the Iron Man when I'm not making a loot video. There's 22 million woodcutting. Got to bring out the giant squirrel for some exercise as well. And when I was woodcutting, I did manage to get a medium, easy, and hard clue, so I went ahead and did all of that and just got some basic rewards from those. But following this, I did have a little bit of swordfish in the bank, and I did finish off 22 mil cooking. I think I got like 5 million cooking XP over the last month or two, just because I finally decided to cook all of my raw fish. But I went ahead and got caught up on some herb lore. There's 89 coming in. I was really just sitting on so many untouched levels that I could get that I finally decided to just take a little bit of a break from the videos and just do some skilling. So there's 92 agility that accesses floor 5 of hollowed. Haven't undertaken that challenge yet, but I should be doing the hollowed pretty soon. There's 23 mil defense XP. Been doing a lot of Slayer the last 2 days on the Iron Man account since I finished off this Zygomite video. And following that, I just have so many arrow tips and so many darts to make that I did get 16 mil fletching. And following that, I did want to finally get another 90 skill. We are inching our way towards max slowly but surely, but here is 90 herb lore, and this is a very big unlock because now I can actually make super combat potions. And that is actually amazing because I have thousands upon thousands of supersets in the bank, and just knowing that I can save so much inventory space now whenever I kill anything in the game with combat, those super combats are going to be a game changer. Did a little bit of angler fishing, not too much. I think I caught about 1200, but in the course of that I did get an easy, medium, and hard clue scroll, so I opened up all those, but didn't really get anything too crazy from that. After that, I did get all of them once again, but this time an elite clue, which I almost never see while fishing. One nice milestone was I did get a Sarah page, which I needed to complete the book, so now I have every single book completed. Really been loving farming lately. I got 85 farming here. I think I started the week with 3 million farming XP, and as of right now, at this minute, I think I'm like 4.5 mil, so I've gotten tons of levels. And if you guys enjoyed that short little Iron Man update, let me know. I'll make sure to add it in the next Iron Man loot video. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get started with today's loot video, loot from 3,000 ancient Zygomites. The goal is to obtain as many fungus or fungi, whatever you want to call it, as possible, as well as medium clue scrolls and all the other drops on their drop table, because it is a very nice drop table, especially for Iron Man accounts. Now, I was doing a practice hour before I started this video, and I did kill about 90 in 1 hour, so I kind of wanted to do loot from 1,000 because it would be just about the same as doing 10 hours of it, but I wanted to up the ante, so I decided to kill 3,000 of these instead of 1,000. Probably not a smart idea to kill them in a PvP world, so I hopped out of that, but it's such a crowded area because everyone in this area is doing herbivore or they're doing their birdhouse runs like every hour, so you're going to run into a ton of people while you're killing these ancient Zygomites. You can find them in numerous areas around Fossil Island, but I figured these two spawns were the closest to the teleport with the dig site amulet, and then just using the tree to go to Mushroom Meadow. So that's why I used this area, and that's why I was around a lot of people during the course of this week. Well, I should say last week. This video has been done for actually quite a while now, but you know, I had so many videos to upload that this one just kind of got on the back burner. But anyways, here it is, and we do a video coming out tomorrow night on the main account, so stay tuned for that. Now, you're going to need some fungicide spray. I recommend bringing 2 to 3 in inventory. This will get you anywhere from 20 to 30 kills, and you do have to unlock that via Slayer points. You have to buy them with just GP from the Slayer store, and I think you can buy an ability where it automatically sprays the mushroom or the Zygomite for you, and it kills it automatically instead of you having to click on it and then click on the Zygomite itself. But other than that, the gear for this video, since they do kind of have like a magic / melee attack, I wanted to bring a Carol's top and a Varrock plate skirt, and they did constantly hit me throughout this this one, which is why I was always bringing an inventory of monkfish. And usually I'd end up with about 25 kills in inventory almost every time, and that would just be my average throughout the video. I would always bank at the Furrock's Enclave because I can always just enter the portal and then exit, and then I'll be full HP and full prayer again, so it does save me to, you know, save some food and some prayer potion supplies. And anytime I would get a medium clue scroll, automatically I would just bank right away and do that medium clue. There's only one medium clue step I can't complete, which I think is the Ardone Rat Pit step, but other than that, I can complete every other step. I think I was only unable to complete one medium clue throughout this whole video, so other than that, we definitely have over 10 plus caskets to be opening at the very end when we get to the price check, so stay tuned for that. Alongside the medium clue scrolls, I was also receiving pyrophosphite and calcite. You get them at the same time, and it's a drop quantity of 1. As you can see, I was stacking them up at the very bottom of my inventory, and basically what these are used for is all of the fossil drops that I receive in this video, no matter if it's small or big. There's just a pool north of where I'm killing these Zygomites, and you can use the pyrophosphite and the calcite with the fossils inside this pool, and it'll turn all the fossils into bones, which you can then use at the Fossil Island teleport area to get a lot of prayer XP. So if you're curious about how I did that, I saved it towards after the price check as some bonus footage. I never knew about it myself, so it's always nice to learn new things, and I did get a lot of prayer XP from that. Also managed to reach 29 million HP experience, and as you might have seen in the very beginning of the video, we did have 23 mil defense gained at Nightmare Zone, and I think this video brought me close to 25 mil defense XP, so we are inching our way towards 200 mil. One thing that I love about the Ancient Zygomite is that every single time you kill it, you always have a 100% guarantee of receiving just one unnoted Mortmire fungus. Now, to pick these up would make it so that I'd be banking so much more, and this video would have taken many more hours to complete. So I was just picking them up whenever I had inventory space, and whenever I was about to bank, there'd be multiple mushrooms on the ground, so I would just pick those up, and that's how I would accumulate them. Not to mention that they do have a drop of 5 noted Mortmire fungus, so those are nice too. And there's 24 million defense XP, but yeah, I accidentally opened up a medium casket. Luckily, I didn't get anything from it, but yeah, accidents happen. I also decided to do the maze random event for the first time in God knows how many years, and I did receive 236 coal and 2,600 feathers. Since this was a 3,000 video, I was updating you guys in-game every 300 kills or so, which is, you know, about 4 hours or give or take 4.5, depending on how many medium clues I get. I did also receive a dragon fruit tree seed, not once, but twice in the same hour from these Zygomites, and the drop rate of that is 1 in 4,917. There's only 2 more seeds on the drop table that are rarer than that, which are 7,300 apiece, and that's Celestris and Redwood, but I did not get any of those. I also received a lot of noted super compost and a little bit of volcanic ash, although I did like 10 minutes of mining at volcanic ash area in Fossil Island the other day, and I accumulated like 710 minutes, which I never knew you could get it that quick, so I didn't really need the volcanic ash from the Zygomites. But ultra compost is used on all of my herb runs, so I mean, I'm going to use it eventually. Alongside that, you can expect some noted quarms, cadentines, dwarfweeds, and lantidimes, and occasionally you'll get an unnoted torstal, which is great because that's like a super combat potion every time I get it on the ground. Other than that, you guys can expect one alchable from this monster, which is a rune axe, and you can get some earth, law, cosmic, and nature runes. That's about it from the drop table of these things. Well, loot from 3,000 ancient Zygomites has been completed. This one took about 35 hours, and let's go ahead and price check everything. We did end up with about 13,000 Numulite and 85 rune axes, 2,500 Mortmire fungus. That's equivalent to 2,500 stamina potions, so that's incredible. All of those yew tree seeds have already been planted. I ran out of magics and yews and dragon fruits and almost palms now, so I really have been doing so many farm runs lately, but hopefully I'll get some more seeds in the near future. The goal right now is 90 of all skills, so hopefully get 90 farming eventually. I think I'm like 86 right now, so, but anyway, let's go ahead and open up these medium clue caskets before we dive into the bone creation with all the fossils. Hopefully we get something from these medium caskets. Nothing too crazy yet, but a couple collection log slots. Unfortunately, on this account, I did all my mediums pre-collection logs, so I still have to fill out everything I already have, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. One thing I really love to see was finally unlocking Holy Sandals. This was the last boot slot that I needed for my bank anyway. It's not going to show my other collection log boots that I have already obtained, but I did need those Holy Sandals, so that was awesome. Well, looks like another 2.5 mil from the medium clue scrolls, bringing our profit up to 7.5 mil from 3,000 ancient Zygomites. Now we're going to look at the Runelight loot tracker. As you can see, all of those colorful medium clue scroll rewards, and then we have the 3,000 ancient Zygomites there, 2,200 nature runes from this video as well, forgot to mention that, and 155 Torstals. That is incredible. Well, now we are going to go ahead and use the rinsing pool to clean off these fossils, and then go ahead and use them on this strange machine inside a fossil island, and this is how I was receiving all the prayer XP that I was. Depending on how big the fossil is, you'll get 500, 1,000, or 1,500 prayer XP. You can even get 2,500 if it's a rare fossil. So yeah, I didn't manage to get a prayer level, but that was cool to learn about. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video for tonight. A little bit of a different one with all the Iron Man updates. There's 84 farming, and did a little bit more of super combat potion making. I think I have about 500 in the bank now. Well, a big thank you to the YouTube channel members with a special shout out to Matthew Stivers and Angelzblood. Thank you so much for watching today, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, Mr. No Sleep out.